Welcome everyone, my name is Jason. We're in the Tonic Room in Boise, and today we're shooting a video on photo-optic compressors for music production. The classic photo-optic compressor is the LA3A, introduced in 1969, and today we're going to take a listen to what I consider more futuristic photo-optic compressors. And thanks for joining. Let's geek out. Okay, here's our story. It was time for a new compressor. At the Tonic Room, we do music production full-time, and we wanted to have the best sound for guitars. So I started looking at LA3As. My idol Bob Clearmountain used LA3As for mixing smooth guitars in the 80s and 90s, and currently big mixers like Chris Lord Algae use LA3As and have batteries of them in their rack. So when it was time to purchase a new one, we realized that the parent company doesn't make them anymore. They discontinued quietly sometime around 2021 or 22. And vintage units go for about $8,000 online. So we decided to look for the new version of it. And I kept on coming back to Buzz Audio's website online over and over again. And I liked how progressive the compressors are. A friend of mine, Sean Dockery, who will have his music and link down in the comments, also needed a compressor. And I work on more rock and roll stuff. He's more keyboard based. So we thought that we would both buy one of these compressors and then do a demo to see what the sonic differences are. And we're not, sponsored by Buzz Audio or anything. We just wanted to make a video, and why not share it? And there wasn't a lot of information online about this particular compressor as far as audio samples go. So hope you enjoy the video comparisons, or the audio comparisons, I mean. We have a bunch of different samples to play for you, and what we'll do is the very first one will be the Buzz Audio Velox, and this is the IC, which is the cleanest. It's the most affordable and adds the least amount of harmonics to the signal. And this is the Buzz Audio DC, which is fitted not only with a solid state handmade op amps, but it's also got very high quality transformers in it as well. So this one will have a little bit more character in it. And so let's try some sources through it. And here's a quick explanation of all the parameters on the compressor. Unlike an original LA3A, Buzz Audio added attack settings, and I've got mine set at slow. I want to hear the pick of the guitar come through. We also have the addition of a release, and I've got mine on auto. I want it to release fast and musically, and this is a great setting. I have the ratio set at only 2:1. This is another feature that's not on the original LA3A. And also, this is the most useful thing, I think, is a mix blend on the compressor, which definitely was not on the original LA3A. So I've got a 50-50 blend of the compressed signal with the actual dry signal. And then we've got some makeup gain. And much like an LA2A or LA3A, we can drive the compressor with a forward input, and then this is the makeup gain right here. So that being said, I'll leave the settings all the same, and we're going to run some audio through them. The first one will be the IC. The second one will be the DC, and then the third one will be DC with the addition of the transformer.
Will you change how you feel when the price becomes real? Take advice from an advisory. Downfalls are necessary. Will you change how you feel when the price becomes real? Take advice from an advisory. Downfalls are necessary.
Okay, this is Velox DC No Transformer.
Will you change how you feel when the price becomes real? Take advice from an advisory. Downfalls are necessary.
This is Velox DC with Transformers output.
Will you change how you feel when the price becomes real? Take advice from an advisory. Downfalls are necessary.
All right, thanks for listening to the samples. I think you'll notice there's very subtle differences between uncompressed, compressed with the IC, compressed with the DC, compressed with the DC transformers. But as you go through it, you're generally adding slightly more harmonics and character at a loss or expense of clarity. So we've decided to keep the IC, and Sean will take the DC. I think that the clean version of the op amp will be great for rock productions, and the fancier version of it, you could say, will be great for keyboards. So if you have any other questions about this compressor, you can go to Buzz Audio, and I'm also going to put links of all the traditional LA3As that are being made today in the notes below. So thanks for checking it out. Thanks for geeking out. Talk to you later.